Hello, welcome back to T3 Plays. Today we're going to be opening some packs. The past few episodes, what we did was we had our battles, we did the Gible promo event, as well as we've done the emblem event for Triumphant Light. So we were successful in those. So now what we're going to do is open some packs, open some of those promo packs that we got, and hopefully we can get that full art promo Gible. Okay, nothing great in there and nothing new. So kind of want a couple more EX Pokemon or at least something new. So we've got the bonus picks, which is the Manaphy. Manaphy is still pretty good, can power ramp up any water deck that requires a lot of energy. Palkia still hits pretty strong, as well as Articuno is always running around. People that want to Misty up as well. Scroll through anything that we don't have. Like always, the little box below represents stuff that we have already, so want to look out for what we don't have. So the Golem, the Graveler we don't have. We don't have the Magnezone, the new Magnezone, which is the metal. Don't have the full art Shinx. So what we're going for is that Whiscash. I really like Whiscash in Pokemon Go. I think that was a really good Pokemon, but I don't think in this format it'll do any good. But it's good to just get it. Good for memory's sake. Send our thanks. We're gonna open some genetic Apex packs, specifically Charizard. So I think we've got enough. I think Triumphant Light. We've got enough of like the more newer packs, while in Genetic Apex as well as Mythical Islands, we're like probably got half of the pack, half of the Pokemons that we need. Not need, but just half of the deck. So just want to start filling them out. Maybe get some Pokemon that we don't have, like a Hitmonchan is always good in a fighting deck because it can hit for 30, and when paired with a Lucario, it can hit for 50, which is pretty decent. We're leveled up, level 24. Okay, not a big fan of these bonus picks too much, where it's like 2-3 energy and get a Snorlax and a Manaphy. Like, you don't need one Manaphy either way, or one, but two Manaphy, two Snorlaxes. Like, I'm not gonna waste two Wonder Pick tokens. Give me as a bonus for me to get free, otherwise I'll just use my regular one. Or make it easier for me to get. I want to get that Druddigon. You don't have a Druddigon yet. It's a good tank, as well as a good deterrent from your opponent attacking. If you want to build from the back, you can put a Drudda in the front, and then you don't even have to put the energy on it, because it's a dragon. It requires water and fire and a colorless to attack. Generally, you don't run any of that, but you have to run it with leaves so you can remove it. That is a good Pokemon to have. I think you'll still see it running in most decks. Like in competition, I wouldn't be surprised if people come in with Druddigons, because there's only a select few Pokemon that you'd use as a tank. You've got the likes of Regirock, Druddigon. Who else would you? Kangaskhan. Those are probably the biggest three you'd use as a tank. Okay, we got the Primeape. No Druddigon this time as well. Yeah, so we really wanted to go for that Druddigon. Dip twice into it, as well as using our Wonder Pick Hourglasses. We haven't used practically any, so it's decent to use them. You can't double dip. Going for that gold, the Graveler. So we do have Geodude, and our fighting deck is a bit meh. It's not the best, so being able to have a Graveler would help a lot. Give us a little bit more firepower and a bit more tank in our fighting Pokemon, because Graveler is decently bulky and it's not too energy heavy. Like the Rhyhorns and the Rhydons in this collection are like ridiculously energy heavy. He managed to get the Persian. Goes into our Pokédex. Even though won't get used, it just looks, the deck just looks much better with the gaps getting plugged up. So yeah, we've got a lot of promo packs to open, because obviously the last battle required us to do like battle 20 times minimum. So we've got a lot of packs to go through. Hopefully we can get that full art Gible. Okay, Cherim. Nose pass. Raichu. Raichu. Pikachu. Another Raichu. Staraptor. Okay, we've changed it up. Does that mean a Gible's coming? It means we're back to square one with Cherim. Nose pass. Speed running through these. Cherim. Try to do a backward swipe to see if it helps. Nope. Ooh, struggling on this one. Because that's a full art Gible. Full art promo Gible. It was always fun in Pokemon Go with the Gible events. You get the, pretty sure you get the lucky hour. You get like for an hour, you get every Pokemon turns into a Gible that you can catch, and increase spawn rates. Those were always fun, and then eventually turn into Garchomp, because Garchomp's a pretty heavy hitter. But so I'm finding in the TCG Pocket universe, it's not framed right, I think. Okay, we've managed to get 1,000 cards. That's a lot of cards that we've got collected so far. But yeah, I don't find Garchomp like extremely strong. Even as a dragon, I would have liked it to be as strong as like a Dragonite hitting the 140 levels, but it's like hitting max 100. Like, not good enough. Especially like the EX version. Like, it's okay, but it's a lot of cards we've got so far. Okay, let's go ahead and open some more packs. We'll open a few Triumphant Lights just to see if we can get any of the EXs that we need. Otherwise, we will go back to Genetic Apex as well. Oh, Garchomp was just talking about it. So we do have multiple Garchomps now, so we could run it. Oh, Sparkle Circle. Something in there. Is that Probopass? Oh, Leafeon. EX. So I think we have the full art. Oh, so it was a Probopass. What a pull. Semi-God pack. Full a Leafeon EX as well as a Probopass full art. So I think we have two of each now, which is amazing. I think that's what I was chasing, because I really like the Probopass. I really like the Leafeon. For me, those were the two standouts in this collection. Obviously, outside of Arceus, Obviously, there's a few that I really do like the Carnivine. I think that was a good addition. Helps out the grass deck to hit with something pretty decent up front because the Celebi takes a while to come out. So you can put a lot of pressure with just the Carnivine, and then you can then bring out the Arceus, which can wipe out most Pokemon. Okay, we've got the Porygon too. I was hoping we'd get the Porygon Z, Porygon Z, as the Americans say it. Yeah, I do find I say Porygon Z instead of Porygon Z. Come on. There is a new set coming out. Ooh. Changing the lighting, there's something in there. Be a full out. Don't expect anything special. Okay, Pseudo Udo. I like it. Have it already. I think it's my fourth one. Yeah, there is a new set coming out. Shining Revelry. So we will cover that, open some packs, do the solo battles. Yeah, at the same time we want to be saving our hourglasses for those sets. Unless you want to dip into getting Poker Gold. Because you don't really, because right now, in terms of most of the packs, you kind of always want the newer packs because they're ramping up in how strong they are. So the newer the pack, the more stronger it gets. So you've got enough Triumphant Light. That's why we're focusing here and there with Genetic Apex, getting some of those packs. And you want to, the next set is going to be even stronger. So you want to save those hourglasses when you know you've pretty much got all the cards you kind of need. You want to save your hourglasses for the newer set because then you can open a lot on the first few days, and then you're not feeling behind. Because what you find is in the first few days, the free to play players don't battle because they're at a disadvantage because all the newer cards are like significantly stronger. I remember in this set when the Darkrai came out, it was just dominating so much because a lot of people did not have the right Pokemon. Like a grass deck didn't hit hard enough or quick enough at least, actually. So you end up using like the Executor EX. That was why that became even popular again. Because Executor can hit for decent damage to like the Darkrai, the Weavile. But yeah, but you'll find is kind of to make those savings. And we've got most of the cards in this set anyway. It's a backwards pack. Have to go for it. This is just a bit of a bias, but I don't think it generally is better, but it makes you feel like it does. Because we did it, I think, twice in a row, and then back to back we got EX Pokemon. Okay, Town Elder again. Yep, not getting anything new. How many Snorlaxes do we need? As many as we can. In the classic games, you could only get that one Snorlax. Now you can get hundreds. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have a move. Like, what was his move? Was it Rest? Or was it Snore or something like that? Where it heals itself. Like, that would have been OP if it would have been really busted if after collapse it would heal as well. For like Okay, not max, but heal for like at least 20 damage. FMP. Not what I was trying to get. If you got the Arceus, then I would have had, I think, double Arceus EX. We've got one Arceus EX, one non-EX. Ooh, Glaceon EX. Got two of those now, I believe. Okay, another non-Arceus EX. Got a lot of Raichus now from the promo event. Okay, let's see. And the new assets are coming quite often now. It's like one every month, which is pretty quick. I think before, like the free-to-play players were like, they were comfortable because you could take your time getting the packs, and now there's a bit of more urgency. You need to get the newer packs out, as well as ranked coming out. If you're like, okay, I haven't got the right cards, then when rank comes out, it kind of pushes you to try and get more of the newer cards. So I think it's a good strategy by the game developers, because then it really gives the players FOMO. Let's see if we can get that Lucario. Yeah, I didn't even know we didn't have a Lucario. Well, to be fair, I should have known because our fighting deck is rubbish. We've got Regigigas. Yeah, we've got loads of Riolus. No Lucario yet, which is pretty much a staple in most fighting decks. Capite, nothing special in here it seems. Sudowoodo, I think I have more full art Sudowoodos than normal Sudowoodos. Nope, nothing in there. The man is decent. Toxicroak. I do want to use a Toxicroak at one point. It seems very fun, but for a stage one, to only do 20 damage and then that's it. I would have hoped we had two moves. I think then it would have been a bit more viable. Hit one of them as your poison, and another one like a poison jab or something. At least you're doing some damage, like low level poison jab. It's like a 20 damage. So you got your 20 damage as well as your 20 from your poison for every turn. I think that feels pretty decent. Anything decent? Maybe a Greninja. See if we can get that. Yeah, so that's what, when I go through these decks, I see, wow, how some of the earlier packs are missing a lot of Pokemon from them. Like Dragons, Greninjas, Lucario, those are like staples in most decks. So whenever like get a collection of Pokemon, like you complete the collection or near enough, do you want to go back to the earlier collections? So I think I've collected enough Triumphant Light for now. Go back to Genetic Apex, start opening these up again. Yeah, especially like that. As soon as you open it, you get a new one. So look, we've got two new Pokemon, which is better than having 5 duplicates of one. Yeah, a lot of gaps up in Genetic Apex. Like full clusters of Pokemon missing. Oof, a second Starmie EX. Our water deck is vastly improving now because we only used to have one and it was a bit difficult to ensure consistency. So now I got two. I can run now, get my Starmie back in because it's still I think pretty strong attacker because it's a stage 1, 2 energy, hits for 90, 0 retreat cost, and it's pretty tanky at 130. Really like the Starmie. Okay, did not get it. Where was it? Bottom right. The gamble not paid off. So let's scroll through, see if we find anything decent in here. Double Wallopede. Glade EX. It's tempting me. Then we've got the fossils as well. Okay, smashed it. Managed to get the Glade EX. So we do have one already, so this will be our second one. So we can now run a consistent Glade deck. And I really like the Glade. I think it's slept on because it hits like it's a stage 2. But you only needs 2 energy. And you can hit for minimum 70. And most of these newer Pokemon have multiple energy. So it hits, I think, 20 extra for each energy that the opponent has. So it's like you can easily hit for 90. And if you're going against a Mewtwo, if you're going against a Articuno, or like you'll hit them pretty hard and take them out. Because 90, 110, 130. Oh, close enough. And the Galley is pretty tanky, I think at 170. So it's very slept on. Switch. Wooloo. Ooh, something in here. Melton. So that's the second Melton. Finally, Moltres EX. Pretty sure we have the Charizard already, but that Charizard without a Moltres EX. It's like redundant. Because Charizard, yes, still is in the meta because it hit for 200. That can take everything out. See something in here. Let's go. Melmetal, still pretty decent in a metal deck. Dalaga ramping it up, and it's a non-EX, so it does well. And it's bulky, takes, was it minus 20 or minus 30 damage? Nope. Let's see anything good. Because the other people are now mixing up where they're getting their packs from. It's like mix of Triumphant Light, Space Time Smackdown. And then people will see I'm opening Genetic Apex. I do see a lot of people open Genetic Apex as well. So see, we really want to get some good cards so we can improve our deck, and then next few challenges. So next thing, what we're gonna do is probably depending when the new set drops, if we have time or not, I'll probably go through the solo battles for the new set, Shining Revelry. So go through those so we can get more hourglasses. Might even complete the last expert battle that we've got left. To be fair, I think we have. Oh, we also have. If we did this based on SmackDown, we'll probably have like Genetic Apex left or Mythic Islands, one of those expert battles, as well as the full line for the new set that's coming out. When you do the solo battles, you get hourglasses, and hopefully can open like a few packs and can get our decks up to date, and then ranked is coming up as well. So hopefully can compete because I definitely see like the newer Pokemon again will dominate for a while. Like the Darkrai dominated for a long while, and Arceus obviously is still super strong, and I think it'll be super strong going forward because like the status condition is broken. Like it can last with in any deck because you can't put it to sleep, can't poison it, can't confuse it. It's gonna be super strong, and it's colorless, so it can fit anywhere. Let's see if we can get that Marowak. Marowak is obviously one of the. Okay, we hit it. Wasn't expecting it. Nice. Marowak is obviously in one of the starter packs. So when you first choose your packs, it's one of the guaranteed EXs. So we obviously chose the Charizard pack, which gives us our what did it give us? Executive EX. I think the Marowak is in the Mewtwo pack. And what was in the other one? Like an Arcanine EX, I think is the other one. And the Pikachu one. Carnivine. I have to go for the backwards one. Yeah, the rare pick isn't really that tempting because I think we've got two of each of those, so it's not something we go for anymore. Got a ton of Heracrosses, we've got two Barrys, but Heracross isn't calling out for anything. I think I want to go for that Superior. I think we only have one, even though it's not. Don't think I'll ever use it, but it's a classic part of a classic Celebi deck, which might get some play. Let's see if there's anything else here before we wrap up this episode. And next episode, we're gonna probably gonna join us when Shining Revelry comes out, and then we're gonna do some solo battles, see how they are. Because generally, you get a feel for which Pokemon combinations are gonna be really strong. Like the Darkrai Weaver was pretty strong as part of the solo battles, so we can pick up some pointers from this. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series so far. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next episode. Bye Oh yeah.